This is a small review of a Brita and a pure water purifier that you put on your faucet. The Brita I used for a while, but it ended up falling off the faucet, and the reason is the piece that they supply to go with it. In my faucet, you have to screw it up into the faucet, and the threads on this, the part that goes in the faucet, are only like a few threads, and then the other end of it goes into the purifier, and you screw this on with your hand, and that's not, they say easy installation, but that's not really that easy. It's not undoable, but then the problem is this wore out because this plastic isn't all that strong of plastic. It's kind of a little too malleable, I think. It's not tough enough, and they just didn't give it enough threads. So I went to the store to try to find another piece like this, but one that was metal, but I couldn't find one. So I looked at other purifiers, and I looked at the Pure, and the piece they have that screws up in here has a really good amount of threads. It went way up in there, and then it also is much easier to install. Like they say it's easy, and this one is it's got just a spring-loaded thing, and this end you don't have to screw it in. It's just got like an edge on it, and then you can just snap that on there. You don't even have to use. You can do it one-handed, and so that snaps on. So the softener itself also works a little bit easier because this switch is a lot easier to move, and it's not like this one's impossible. It's just was a little bit harder to use. It's not like, you know, you couldn't switch it, but it was a lot easier on this one. So you only want to use these with cold water, and so with this on, you can see this is really easy to switch, and then I'll get this green light that shows that it's good. If it starts getting bad, the filter starts going out, then it would be yellow, and then when it's time to replace it, it'll be red. So the only thing I didn't like about this one is the stream is it's a little bit less water coming out at a time, but that's not a big deal. And in a way, I kind of like it better than this one, because this one, even though it had more water coming out at a time, it kind of sprayed it. It was like 3 or 4 streams, and they kind of spattered out all over. And this one's, you know, just one little stream, and it doesn't spatter. So anyways, this Pure is a lot better, and that's what I would go with. The Brita, just, you know, if you're going to make a product, why shoot it in the foot with just a stupid little piece like this? So if they would improve this, then, you know, they'd have a lot better product, but they want to be cheap, so there you go. So anyways, I would go with the Pure for sure.